Okay, we're going to go ahead and draw the propeller for the below water propulsion boat. So I'm going to go ahead and rotate. So I'm looking at this more from the back. And I'll use the hand tool, that's H, and just kind of move over a little bit. I'm going to draw this somewhere over here off to the side. As long as you're away from the boat, that's fine. I'm going to hit C for circle. You want to make sure you see a red circle appear on your screen. Click once. Move away from that point. Type in 1/4, and this part of your propeller actually has a 1/2 inch diameter. I'm going to go ahead and hit L for line. Hit L for line. And I want you to find the center. Click once. I want you to come straight up, and you should see a blue line appear. Type in 1 for 1 inch. If you recall, your propellers were 1 inch long from center. Now I want you to move either to the right or to the left, doesn't matter, and type in 3/16. Make sure you see a green line. Type in 3/16, hit enter, and now come right back to center. Okay, let's go ahead and click on this point here. Still using the line tool, move away. Once again, you should see a green line appear. Type in 3/16, and then move back to center. Okay, we're going to take this propeller and we're going to duplicate it 2 more times. We're going to first select by selecting the arrow tool or pressing the space bar on your keyboard. And watch carefully how I select this. I'm going to click, drag, and put a box only around the actual blade. Okay, you do not have to also include the circle. You don't have to include that. I'm going to go ahead and select the rotate tool. And what I want you to do here is I want you to select the control key by striking it 1 time. You should see a plus symbol appear next to the rotate tool. And we're going to go ahead and click once in the center. And then really I can click anywhere along this blade. I'll just go ahead and click right here at the top. Click a 2nd time. Move away from the blade. You'll notice there's some numbers that appear in the bottom right hand corner. I want you to type in 120, and hit enter. Okay, go ahead once again and hit the control key. If you don't hit the control key, this will not work properly. You should always see a plus symbol appear next to the rotation tool. Once again, click at the center point. Click once, and then click a 2nd time anywhere along this line. I'll click right here at the end where it says endpoint. Click a 2nd time. Once again, move away and type in 120. So with the controls key selected when we're using rotate, we're basically duplicating, copying, as well as rotating at the same time. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hit my E for eraser, and I'm going to go ahead and erase some of this information. And I'm going to do a slight rotation and hit P for push-pull. I'm going to click once anywhere on this propeller. I'm going to move away and type in 1/8 for 1/8 of an inch, and then I'm going to hit enter. At this point, it's basically going to be a matter of moving this propeller onto the back here. One thing I'd recommend you do is click on your arrow tool or your select tool, spacebar, and I would recommend you group this object so that when you move it, the whole thing moves. So just click and drag, put a big box around the propeller. Make sure that none of your boat gets selected. Just put a box only around the propeller. Right click on it and select the option Make Group. By making it a group, it is now all one entity. One thing we talked about in class was using the X-ray tool, using the Move tool, and using this to position it on the propulsion system. Once again, this is going to take a little bit of time and practice to get it right where you want it, but with a little bit of time and practice, you'll get it right where you need it. I'm sure you can do a better job than this, so just keep at it and you'll get it. Save you work.